I'm done my pity party. Took about a day and a half. I went to the gym on Friday. Went to the gym yesterday. And this time I'm going super hard. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Whatever, fuck it, you know? I'm just gonna try my best. And hopefully that works out. But who knows? Now, the real issue, and this has been an issue since grade 10. Before grade 10, I had a very strong sense of will. Like I had a good value and moral system. What changed? What changed to the point? Now, context. I feel like, no, I know I'm very weak-willed and very like externally driven. I I need praise, I need motivation, I need things from the outside world. Like a lot. I'm codependent with the outside world. And this is not good. It's not ideal. Because of this need and this desire for all that, I don't know what I want. I don't even know who I am. I don't know anything. And that's a problem because like that's a problem. So this is something I need to resolve. It's since I was like in grade 10, I've been thinking about this and trying to solve it. This value, moral belief, internal, intrinsic, motivational thing within myself. And to varying degrees of success. I still think grade 8, 9 me, who didn't have social media, maybe that's the difference, who didn't have outside influence really, had a better idea of who he was. And now I'm 28. I run not a failing business. That's a big improvement. Uh, but I'm still the same as when I was a kid. I still don't have a strong sense of self or will or strong sense of like, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is everything about me. I don't have that. I'm just a little punk. I'm an old punk. And so to truly believe in yourself and to be primarily internally driven, I think is extremely important. I think it causes a lot of problems in my life because it makes me set expectations for other people and what they should do instead of expectations within myself. Not even expectations, just doing. The ability to act without needing the result, without needing the validation from the outside world. I think I'm very broken in that sense. And that's sort of depressing because I've had 15 years of semi trying to fix it, and now 28, nearly 29 if you think about it. That's funny for a number of reasons. It's funny for a number of reasons. But This is something I need to tackle head on and just like, I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be very, very difficult and very frustrating and very annoying. But if I don't do this, I will forever be weak. I'll be forever lame. I'll be a loser, which is how I feel right now. Regardless of the DEXA scan or not, I still feel that way. Now, I do have a DEXA scan update. I went to a different place. I had a different intake of water. I didn't eat. I also drank a caffeine energy drink before that. So, it's possible I'm at 22% body fat. The worst case is 24, whatever. I don't care anymore. But yeah, I need a clear sense of who I am and know that I am good on my own or with others or with, like, by actively being so weak-willed and my belief in myself and my own intrinsic values and motivations, which I don't even know what they are. I just know I don't want to be poor. That's all I know. I am not I'm not able to help or service other people around me. And that's sad. The worst case of that is I can't even help or serve myself. That's probably the worst instance of it. Anyways, I've been thinking about this, not a lot. I've been thinking about this a large part of my life, more than I've been alive. No, for more than half my life. 15 years, greater than, less than, whatever, fuck it. And I think it's very bad. And like, something that really triggered this was someone who I consider a mentor mentioning something like, he said I have a neurotic mind, in the sense that, like, I don't have a strong belief system and I put expectations on other people that they must fulfill. And that's not fair to them, nor is it fair to myself. And I agree with that. I think expectations are a big problem of mine. They've been mentioned many times on this channel. They've been mentioned many times in my writings. The writings are just for me, but yeah. And a part of me is so jealous of other people who have this sense of self, who have this strong belief and will. Regardless of right or wrong, that's not a value judgment on that. It's just beautiful to see. And I'm jealous of that. Because I don't really have that. I can't start a business because I have no idea what my business is. If that makes sense. Anyways, that's the video. I'm gonna try a bunch of things to try to work through this. One of them is the Jordan Peterson self-authoring program, which I've owned for 7 years. And I sort of worked through 2 parts of it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm so good. I don't need this. And so I'm going to work through that. And I'm going to read some of Carl Jung's books. Jung. Dreams, memoirs, something like that. If someone comments it, I'll post what I'm going to be reading. It's considered a really good book for this problem, but also a digestible book. Whereas a lot of his work is super complex and like takes forever to understand. Like, dumb guy, got to figure it out, you know? Thank you for listening. One day I will not disappoint myself and the world around me. It is not today.